Hey, Delv. Yeah, I told you I'd be back. I had to put some food in my stomach. Like I said, we're going to be interested to see what happens.
Just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits. You're watching Lift Wits. If you're playing the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits.
Hey, DNC Chicken, what's good? The head still hurt?
You're watching Lift Wits. If you're playing the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits. You're watching Lift Wits. If you're playing the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits.
Hell. Uh-oh. Somebody on the druggies. And good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. It is round two, part two of our experiment that will be going on for a couple of weeks. We're kind of testing a little something. We're kind of testing a little something just to see what kind of difference the activity on Twitch is versus the activity on YouTube. And there's a reason for it that we're not going to get into. If you guys were here for the Twitch stream, you guys know why. If you weren't here for the Twitch stream, the question is, why weren't you? Because we have already given away 3 prizes tonight. Mark claimed a pair of parrot statues, as well as the Minions pack. And Lethal claimed the Kylo Ren plushie tonight. And that's right, folks. We're giving away stuff. We give away lots of stuff. That's all we ever do around here. But it all depends on how many people show up, how many people participate as to what we do and what we give away. And it's going to be interesting to see just what happens. Yes, show, I am back. Like I said, this is kind of an experiment. We're going to see what happens in terms of numbers, in terms of viewers, and that sort of thing. Besides which, I never go away. I'm always here. Wait, where is it? Wait a minute. I get it. Wait. Where'd it go? I gotta find it. Ah! Where'd it go? I know I had it earlier. Uh-oh. Oh no, where did it? Yes, I'm making a mess in my studio again. I always make a mess in my studio. I don't know where I put it. Damn it. That stinks. I had something I was going to do. But I can't do it now because I don't know where the mask went. Bear with me. Okay. I've been on Twitch all day. I jump over to YouTube and I get a party invite. No. When we broadcast, folks, we do not accept party invites. Them's the rules. I don't know where it went. I'll have to find it in a little bit. Hello, Aphasia. How you doing, my friend? So where were you earlier? I'll ask everybody that drops in. Why weren't you with us on Twitch tonight? You guys are making my life difficult, hard, miserable, impossible. Yep, we do not do party invites once we start broadcasting. It is a very, very, very big no-no. All right. And Cho, just to make you happy tonight, you came in late on the first one. But I figured I already had it lined up and ready to go. And I can always create these fairly quickly. Were you there, or were you just there? That's the question. Damn it. I want to know. I don't know what I did with that mask now. Crap. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make fun of a bunch of you tonight. Friendly fun, of course. Welcome to Wits. This is Experiment Night. It is part 2 of our stream tonight. We're trying to figure out where everybody is early in Saturday night streams. That's what we're trying to figure out. It's basically, we did about a 4.5. Actually, let's see. We started at 6. We finished about, so we did a 4-hour Twitch stream. And we're trying to figure out, where are you guys when we're doing it on Twitch? Like I said, guys, hey, Jelly, what's good? The thing is, for those of you that don't know, we have been forced to do YouTube and Twitch streams due to YouTube banning us at one point. And because of the friendliness of Twitch, we'd always moved the big show, the Saturday Twitch show, to the Saturday show to Twitch. But we can't get you guys to show up for some reason. And we're trying to figure out why. We have been struggling to break 10 viewers on Twitch. And that's all we want to know. That's all we want to know is what's it going to take to get you guys to join us on the Twitch streams on Saturdays. Plain and simple. But while we're doing that, we're going to do the usual stuff that we always do whenever we start broadcasting. We're going to do game shows. We're going to do trivia. We're going to blow the little gray cells so they go just right out of the skull and they drive you crazy. As you guys can see, we are doing a little preview with the Do the Math game. And for those of you that were on Twitch and you guys did see this show, they're not the same. Just to drive you nuts. So, the goal of the Do the Math show is to give us the solution to 3 possible math equations. You're going to get clues for each number on the board. But you're only going to get 3 clues. You might get a clue of a clue before the number, a clue after the number, and a bonus clue. So for instance, we had blank dog night is always 3 dog night. So that's the first number in the equation. The band Blink 182. You get the sum of adding them together. 3 plus 182 equals 185. So that is the exact number we're looking for. So, like I said, tonight we're doing a little mini YouTube show. We don't normally do YouTube on Saturdays. But tonight and next week, we're going to be doing a little experiment. We've already gotten our numbers from Twitch for tonight. We're going to get our numbers from YouTube tonight. And then we're going to reverse things next week. And we're going to see what happens with our Twitch numbers next week. But, as I said, tonight it is pretty much a brand new start. And it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for you guys to do the math. So again, as you guys see, we've got 3 equations on the board. We have blank plus blank, blank minus blank, and blank times blank. But you can't just throw numbers out there because that's just way too obvious. There is actually one specific solution to each equation. But how do you find that one specific solution? You got to figure out what the 2 operands are. And to get those 2 operands, you're going to see random clues for this number. You will see the numbers clues pop up here. The second number, the clues will be there. The third number here, and so on and so forth. Always remember that if there's a word in the first blank, it comes before the number. If there's a word after in the second blank, it will always come after the number. So again, the example you saw was 3 dog night. So what you will end up seeing is blank, dog night, and maybe music band. That's all you're going to get for your clues for each number. So again, the answer we are looking for are the specific answers to each equation. And again, the clues will start appearing at random. There you go. Your first clue is the tail. I am number. So these will be all random. We got a strange clue. We have sitcom. We have Pittacus lore. So you have now actually seen all 3 of these words related to that number. Do you remember what they were? Because if you do, you can give me just that number. So again, it is completely random. There is no specific order. And I gotta actually find the correct sums on this one. It is indeed Blake's 7. It is indeed Blake's 7. We had Blake's and British Sci-Fi, I think, or Sci-Fi on that one. We have One Life to Live. So this equation just might be pretty easy. We got 1 times something. We got 1 times something. So all we need is the answer to that equation right there. It is, as Mark said, 48. Because the puzzle's on the clue is we have One Life to Live. One Life to Live is a soap opera times 48 hours with Eddie Murphy gives us a solution of 48. And show 100% right with clue number 1. The correct answer is the 13th Tale with Diane Setterfield, plus I Am Number 4 with Pittacus Lore, or I Am Number 4 by Pittacus Lore, gives us a total of 17. And Mark said the last one is 215. Which it is. I had to look and see because I'm not actually looking at my screen at the moment. We had 222 minus 7. Room 222. Room 222 is the sitcom. Minus Blake 7, the British sci-fi show, is 215. So, ladies and gentlemen, nice, easy, and quick. That one is solved. So, like I said, this is one of those where I just decided to have a little fun with this. To answer your question where I got this from, it came sort of off 5 Minutes to a Fortune. They actually do something very similar, only their game is basically 5 equations. And at one point, I actually had 4 on the board. It was basically each one was in a corner, and it looked horrible. It really, really looked bad. So I kind of changed it up a little and made it more along the lines of a challenge. At least I like to think so. Sometimes they're going to be easy. Sometimes they're going to be a little bit more difficult. Just to give you an example, the 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield, probably a fairly common book. I know this one is actually pretty common. I thought this one might last a little bit longer, but doesn't always happen. I know. I had another one on here that I thought was going to be tougher. Oh, you know why I know it's not tougher? Is because I used Eddie Murphy instead of Nick Nolte. I was going to put Nick Nolte in there and see if that made things a little bit tougher. But yeah, like I said, tonight we're kind of going to go pretty fast this evening in regards to everything. Because like I said, we're kind of doing an experiment. We're kind of see what kind of number we get up to right there. That's our goal tonight. As you guys can tell, my voice is hoarse. Just hello, Mayor Furberger. How are we doing, my friend? Because we have already done a 4-hour stream on Twitch that you guys did not make it for, which means you guys missed out on your first chance at the prizes tonight. So, like I said, tonight we're doing a little bit of an experimentation in regards to Twitch and YouTube. So we're testing something just to see what happens. But like I said, that's part of it. The second part of why we're on YouTube tonight is because, as you guys may or may not know, It is now the first week in December. And that means we are only 4 months away, give or take, from the List Wits 3rd anniversary. And for our anniversary, we always like to give credit where credit is due to those of you guys that stream live from PlayStation. Now, we're not talking about gaming streams. We're talking about streams of those of us that put ourselves out there or put characters of ourselves out there, such as this man right here. Whoops. Twisted Sense. This man right here, Mayor Furburger. Only this year we're doing something a little bit different. For those of you that remember last year, we had put together... I closed it out. Damn. Earlier this year, I should say, we put together what were known as... I should say, I put together what were known as the ABBA Awards. And basically what they were some of my favorite streamers. And we basically gave out awards much like the Emmys. Well, we're going to do the same thing this coming year. And it will literally start probably following the next Rocket League tournament. That's my goal. And it's basically, we are looking for the favorite streamers of you guys. So it's basically last year, I basically chose all the nominees. I chose all the award winners. This year, I'm going to do something a little different. Yeah, you did. You actually got, I just had the list in front of me, Twisted. Let me see, which one was it? I may just close the thing. Actually, I think I did just close it. Let's see. Twisted, you actually got... You actually got this one. This is one of my prized ones, actually. You actually got the Edward Nigma Award. This is the one, because I just actually went through and pulled them all through. And basically, Twisted got this for his What Is It Wednesday show. That's the one you got, was for the What Is It Wednesday show. Is basically, I do the game shows, I do the trivia shows, but it's if you guys do them, you might qualify for one of these. But this year, rather than me choosing, it's going to be based on the streamers and the viewers. So starting after the Rocket League Cup, I'm going to start putting out notices saying, and I'm going to list pretty much all the categories. And I'm going to say, if you guys have a streamer that fits this category and you want to nominate them, you let me know. Either on Instagram, PlayStation Network, or while we're doing the show. And we will be doing this pretty much every broadcast, or at least including the old one from last year for every broadcast. And we're just going to keep reminding you guys over and over and over and over. Send us your nominees, because this is how it's going to work. We're going to try to take about 2 months to get the nominees in. So we're aiming for late February. When February rolls around, it's basically everybody that put a nominee in will get to vote. And the votes will be basically whoever the top 4 or 5 are in any category. And my plan is, I want to make this one a real award show. This is not my picks. This will be your guys' picks. And then whoever wins, we're going to invite them to give an acceptance speech via Skype, live on air during the Wits ABBA award shows. So that's what we're aiming for. So let's see. Like I said, I know Twisted got one. I think Mayor Furberger had a couple. Let's see. We had Defective Head Meat Institute with the best series of all time. Spaceman Steve for the best actor. Nikki D. Lovely for best actress. Patient 217 for best supporting actor. But my goal is I want to make this a big thing. I really, really do. And you guys that were with me on Twitch, you guys heard why it means a lot to me. It's because when we brought this around for next to Nerdfest, we actually brought some positivity to all the streamers. It was basically, these are who you guys think are the best of the best. That's what we're aiming for. So again, you guys, please make sure you follow us on Instagram, because that's where we're going to try to do most of it. I will be doing photos and pictures and stuff like that. And we'll be doing this again during the stream up until, like I said, I'm aiming for early, mid, late February. And then we'll start voting after that point. And then, like I said, my goal is, if you win, you're going to get to give an acceptance speech live on a List With broadcast while it's going on, if you're available. If you're not available, we'll have somebody give the speech for you. Kind of like how they do it in reality. But that is our goal. But I do want to bring back, well, like I said, it's basically everybody's going to vote. Everybody that watches, nominates Cozy. It is up to you guys. Like I said, last year was basically I picked the nominees, I picked the winner. I don't want that this time. I don't want to do that this time. I want it to be something special along all of Live from PlayStation. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, now that I've gotten that out of the way, no, I'm not late, South. Like I said, pay attention to what I said earlier. I have been on for 4 hours today. I do not normally do YouTube Saturdays, but today is a little different. Today is a little different. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are looking for our 4-letter word. Each word is complete. There are 5 words on the board. You have the word at the top, second word, third word, and fourth word, and our key magical word that goes right down the middle. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the word we are looking for. That is the only word you have to give us. If you give us that word, Nightbot will let me know. And as you guys can tell, my voice is about gone. This is what happens when you do 4 hours of one show and ever how many on this show. If you can get that 4-letter word, Nightbot will let you know, and you will get one shot at the vault tonight. And nobody got it on the Twitch show tonight. We did the Twitch show earlier. Nobody got the 4-letter word. So the vault is as it was when we first started tonight. Oh, my voice is definitely cracking. It's like harsh. And root. And again, this word Any word on there could be a standard word. It could be, ladies and gentlemen, Sea Chicken making up for his not so lucky shot earlier tonight. Because Sea Chicken was actually there and he was throwing out a lot of 4-letter words for the earlier one. And he just couldn't get it to work. But tonight, second chances mean everything for Sea Chicken. As Sea Chicken gets the writ, we had sows, crop, male, and glut. And that gives us our 4-letter word that goes right down the middle as W-R-I-T. If you get a writ, I feel sorry for you. Plain and simple. Of course, I'm giving everybody writs for not showing up on the Twitch channel tonight. That's what I'm doing. We're writing up tickets. We're writing up writs. You guys all have to go to Streamer's Court. No, not Macy's Paper Court. So, speak of the English, and we might get things working. So, very nicely done, Sea Chicken. And give me 1 minute while I go get the vault opened up just for Sea Chicken. Oh, we have comments on comments on comments. I have no idea what any of that says, because I'm pretty much trying to avoid reading the YouTube chat at the moment. All right, Sea Chicken, with that, my friend, you get to pull an incorrect number from one row on the board. Which row would you like us to pull the wrong number from, Sea Chicken? But again, guys, tonight, yes, we are on YouTube on late Saturday night. And basically what we are going to be doing is we're going to be doing an experiment over the next couple of weeks. All right, Sea Chicken wants one of the incorrect numbers out of the green row. And coming off the green row for Sea Chicken, as soon as my mouth starts working. Sea Chicken, we are removing the number 1. We are removing the number 1 from the last possible number in the combination. So with that, Sea Chicken, what 4-digit combination do you think is opening the vault tonight? All right, Sea Chicken going to go with 4815. Ladies and gentlemen, after an 0 for earlier, is Sea Chicken making up for it with the combination to the vault? No, it is not 4815. It is not 4815 tonight. Or any night on the current vault level. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we're going to try to go fast tonight because, like I said, we've already done 4 hours on Twitch. And my voice is croaking and dying and all that good stuff. But we decided we're going to give you guys a full mini episode tonight. So, without wasting... Whoop, without wasting any time, it is time for you late nighters to get your one version of the list. And for tonight's list, because everybody is here is so late and doesn't show up when we try to get you guys to show up where we try to get you to show up, we decided we're going to go something with a little bit more vague tonight for list number 3. That's right, folks. I did say list number 3 because Lethal and Mark claimed the first 2 lists of the evening. That's right. We have already had 2. But if you weren't on Twitch, you didn't know it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we have the white blank. We have white blank is what we are looking for. These are all words and phrases that start with the word white. And I was there, South, trust me. I had 8 people in. All right, we have Twisted starting us off with white out. White chocolate, not there. White line, not there. White Christmas, nope. White light, white woman, nope. White house, white stripes, white bread, and whitewash. Now, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this is sort of a punishment of sorts. No hints, no clues, nothing of the sort. You guys have to come up with this pretty much on your own. Plain and simple. Oh, I know what's missing. I'm missing soundtrack stuff. But yeah, I had to show up for somebody because I did have a few regulars that were there. Del was there, Lethal was there, Show was there, Little French Lady. So, like I said, it was there. Now, like I said, that's the reason for part of the experiment is because, again, tonight we pretty much started on Twitch and we jumped over to YouTube after the fact. Next Saturday, we're going to return the favor because I am interested in seeing what the numbers end up doing. I am interested in seeing what the numbers do end up doing next week. All right, so we've had Whitewater, Whiteboard, White National. That's it. Somebody smacked Mayor Furburger for me one time. Whitewater, White Wedding, Whitehead, no. White Mountain, no. White Collar, no. White Wall, White Light, nope, nope, and Whiteboard. So like I said, as you guys can tell, the voice is kind of croaked at the moment. So I figured I'd use one of those lists for board number 3 that I've used previously. I just changed it up because I have used white phrases before. In fact, I probably used all the colored ones before. I probably used white, black, red, green, purple, blue. No, I don't think I've ever used purple. I don't think I've ever used purple. Very funny. All right, I got to give somebody credit for one. Hold on. I got to see if I got to give it to Lethal or somebody previous. Nope, got to give it to Lethal. The white flag was definitely up there. I had to double check.
Lethal surrendering?
Yeah, Lethal is surrendering. Somehow I doubt that. Very seriously.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Okay, Buzz. Or no. Captain Hazard. Lethal says he will always surrender to you, Bubbles, but not to me.
Aww. He's perfect.
You trying to bribe the hostess and not the host? Somehow that doesn't work. Somehow that does not work. But again, guys, so we're going to try to do pretty fast, pretty quick episode tonight on YouTube. And then we're going to try to return the favor next week the other way around. Oh, no. There's a sign up here that basically says in the man cave, the man rules. Plain and simple. Oh, sea chicken with white collar. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, Sea Chicken basically said his head hurt earlier, and then he went on a hot streak on the last list of the Twitch episode tonight. And I don't mean just a hot streak. It was basically he blew that one, the previous one, away. Until he starts putting words in the reverse order. Did you? Let me look. Oh, you did, Lethal. My bad. My bad. Like I said, guys, you guys forget, when I'm on this chat channel, that chat flies through. It flies through. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for white blank. We are looking for words and pages, words and phrases that start with the word white. And I know that one is on there. Eric with white noise. White Smith, white whale, white blank, white horn, white shirts, and white whale. No, none of those are there. And I'm making sure, because I don't think I've seen any of the others. Don't think I have seen any of the others. Yep, Eric, you got that one right. You got one of the 10. But we still got 5 more left up there for you to grab. I will look. Oh, yep, he did. He did. All right, come on, mouse. Start doing what happens. All's fair in love and war. And sometimes this is both. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss. Nope. Okay, those two did not come up. Those two did not come up. Had to check and make sure because there was one I thought I might have missed. Thought there was one I might have missed, but I don't see it. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for the white blank list. These are all words and phrases that start with the word white. And for those of you that have just joined us, welcome to part 2, so to speak, of the List Wits episode tonight. We did the first 4 hours from Twitch, and then we're going to try to wrap things up tonight with YouTube. So that's what we're going for. Like I said, we're doing a little bit of an experiment, and like I said, it's already, the numbers are already proving there's going to be a problem. The numbers are already proving there is going to be a problem, and I got to figure out how to fix it. So let's see what we've had. We've had white hat, white teeth, white as a ghost, white knight, nope, white undies, white wolf, white snow. They're white undies unless you run into the white ghost. And then they might be scared into a different color. So again, we are looking for white blank. That's exactly what we are looking for to complete this list. Nope, no white is a ghost. No white is a sheet either. Everybody hates ghosts unless it's Casper, right? Because not all the ghosts are friendly ghosts. Maybe Twisted. Maybe. I've seen the picture, Twisted. I've seen the picture, remember? So we are looking for white blank. So again, all our words and phrases start with the word white. No, we try to keep those off of this show, Mayor Perberger. You know that. Well, let's see what we've had. We've had white finger, white glue, white owl, white on rice, white hat, white knight. All good ones, but not what we are looking for. The white glove test. And my dad would do those all the time. Oh, sea chicken taking. The white elephant. For those of you that don't know, it's a little Christmas tradition, sort of. It's like you did presents you didn't want, you re-gift them. They are the white elephants in the room. All right, so we are down to 4. And I need to check and make sure I haven't missed one. Nope. Because there's only one match to that, and it's not in the chat. White room, white door, white-ish. Now, Mayor, you know the rules. 1 white per line. Nope. No white power. White cap not there. White Christmas. White tree. Sea Chicken trying to just throw words together and hoping that it doesn't follow the rules of starting with the word white. Murdoch getting the white pages. The white page. That's the one I kept thinking I had seen a couple of times, but it didn't show back up in the search. White chocolate, which is really good. White sheep, white sheets, white Star Wars. No, not what we are looking for. Twisted, trying to follow along Sea Chicken's line and just praying that I put a word out in front of white on this one, but it didn't happen. It did not happen this time. Chisel taking number 1. The white blood cells. Exactly what we were looking for. Just for that, Twisted, you get 1 beating. Wait. Let me see if I can do this without breaking anything. There we go. Because I don't have my camera nailed down like certain other people do. So I have to worry about knocking the thing over. And if I knock it over, then I'm in trouble. So we are looking for white blanks. We are looking for words and phrases that start with the word white. Hey haters, how we doing? And again, guys, for those of you that don't know, Saturday night normally we're not even on YouTube. Saturday night normally we run everything through Twitch. Like I said, we start about 5:30 this evening Central Time. So if you guys are not following us on Twitch, please make sure you do so. Right down here, we have the YouTube account, we have the Twitch account. Wednesday nights are typically our YouTube night, and Saturday nights are typically our Twitch night. But we are doing a little test and / experiment. And next week we're going to kind of reverse the experiment to see what happens. So we are down to white blanks and white blanks. We are looking for 2 words or 2 phrases that start with the word white. And then after this, ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing 1 open game. It's not there, Nathan. I've seen it come across about 7 or 8 times. It is not on the board. So after this, we will be doing one open game tonight, and then we will be wrapping things up. But again, we are here every Wednesday on Live from PlayStation, on YouTube. Every Saturday, we are normally here every Saturday, live from PlayStation and Twitch. So please make sure you follow us on both. And again, for those of you that didn't catch it, we have started our preparations for the ABBA Awards. They are the Alliance of Basement Broadcasters Association. Yeah, I know, it's Alliance and Association in the same phrase. But basically last year what was basically I went through and I basically picked 4 or 5 streamers for a bunch of categories, similar to how the Emmys work. This year we're going to do it a little differently. This year we're going to let you guys do the nominating. We're going to let you guys do the voting. And what it's going to be is, and again, you got to watch us every week, because we're gonna plug it on every show, and watch the Instagram account. It is Saint Fan, as you guys can see again at the bottom. And basically what we'll do is we're going to post up the categories. You guys will give us the streamers that you think should win the awards, or who you would nominate for the awards. There are 2 rules, of course. Rule number 1 is they have to stream on live from PlayStation. If they don't stream on live from PlayStation, they're not going to be counted. That's what the ABBA Awards were set about to be, was to say, these are the great streamers that you need to watch on live from PlayStation. Rule number 2, they cannot be video game streams. Now, I will say there's kind of like one exception to that, and that is Game Dungeon Pro, because he basically restreams other video games. But if you are a streamer and you basically just stream you playing Rocket League or Battlefront or Grand Theft Auto, then no, it won't count. You have to be a person that puts yourself out here, yourself, in a stream/show situation. Basically, playroom streams is what we're looking for. We're wanting to announce the best of the greats of the playroom streams, not of the video game streams. They already have a zillion of those. There are no other playroom awards, so to speak. There is 0 of them. I am the only person that has ever done it, next to, I will say, Moneymaker. And his is basically a year-end in review sort of thing. We started this last year, and we're going to try to run it through to this year. And basically what we're going to do is, starting next week, or I should say right after the next Rocket League tournament, is I'm going to start posting the categories for the ABBA Awards on Instagram and again on this show. And you guys basically let us know who you think should be nominated. If we get enough nominations, it'll be up to 5 nominations per category. And then once all the nominations are done, which we're hoping will be early February, that's what we're hoping for, then we'll start doing voting on it. And it will be either over Playroom and the voting app, or it will be on Instagram, or both. And then when we get around to April, when it rolls around, we're going to try to get the award winners on Skype during one of our shows, so you guys can give your acceptance speech on air to everybody that's watching the show. That's our goal. Again, I do know not everybody uses Skype, so I understand that. But we're going to do what we can to make it worthwhile. Because again, when I started this last year, we hit one of those issues we've hit lately where everybody is basically yelling and screaming at one another. This streamer sucks. This streamer's an idiot. This streamer does that. And so on and so forth. We want to bring out the positives in all the streamers. That's what we're aiming for, is to bring out the positives in the streaming community. And to do that, it will count on you guys to help make it work. Now, if it falls flat, it falls flat. But I really want to make this something special. I really want to make this something special so that it can be an ongoing thing. Now, for instance, and again, last year we had 16 different categories I basically picked and chose myself. This year there may not be 16 categories. Maybe only 12, it may only be 13. I haven't decided yet. But this week to get all the categories finalized, which ones I'm going to keep and which ones I'm going to toss. I'm leaning towards tossing the music stream. I'm leaning towards tossing it. I don't know yet. There was one, the performance art stream, I'm kind of leaning towards tossing. Because that usually ends up, there's only really like 2 to 3 people that would fall in that category total. Mayor Furburger being one. Twisted probably being number 2. And that just depends on what he's doing per episode. And then there was, last year was a streamer that doesn't stream anymore. For whatever reason, Chaz basically quit streaming. So, it will depend. So that category I might toss. I don't know yet. But for instance, I will tell you right now, best stream will be there. Best actor, best actress, best supporting actor, best supporting actress. Those 5 will definitely be on there. There will be a episodic history-making one, which is basically all of this past year, that one episode you watched that really sang out that just will never be forgotten. Never, 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 never. Most times shaved on stream. No, they are not that specific, Lethal. They are definitely not that specific. But last year I picked one for a cooking stream. I picked one for a music stream, performance art, actor, actress, character, which is different from actor or actress. Trying to think, what else did I pick? Best couple, which will probably be put back in. Nah, Francis, doesn't quite work like that. In fact, I may replace. I may put a best comedy stream in. I don't know. I don't really want to do that because then I kind of have to do a best drama one, and I don't like doing the drama stuff, obviously. So that will probably not happen. It'll probably not happen. Pardon me. But yeah, like I said, right now we got 16 categories. I'm probably going to drop a couple of them. And like I said, you guys make sure you follow on Instagram. because that's where they're going to be posted. That is where they're going to be posted. Now, see, if I did perform, because I just realized who else would be in the performance art category. That'd be Whispering Wizard. It would be Whispering Wizard. If I were to pick, but I'm trying to remember if he was streamed since the last year. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, like I said, so if you guys have suggestions for categories, let me know and I will consider them. But like I said, the Rocket League tournament's about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then right after that is when I'm going to seriously start nominations and that sort of process. All right, we are at all zeros, which means I will tell you guys right now, I've had a couple of people close to number 7, but I'm looking for something very specific. I will say it is beverage related. It is beverage related. Number 2, think music. And it is not Whitesnake. Whitesnake has come up a couple of times in guesses. So number 2 is definitely has to do with music. Number 7, like I said, it has to do with beverages. And a lot of people were really close. The problem was they weren't specific enough. They were not specific enough for number 7. I know Mayor Furburger was one of the first to come close to it. I think Sea Chicken was close. I see a couple of others that are close. And I'm seeing them right now. They were very close, but they were not there. And again, number 2 is related to music. No, I would have taken, if it had been white wine spritzer, I would have taken white wine twisted. Because that's basically, the spritzer is kind of like an add-on. So again, number 7 is related to beverages. And I've had a lot of people in the ballpark. Number 2 is related to music. In fact, it is a very famous piece of music. And number 7, those of you that said white wine are thinking the right thing. But you got to be a little more specific. So again, number 2 is music. Think 1960s. There we go. Twisted. White Zinfandel. I was not going to take white wine on that one. That one was a very specific item I put on there. Specifically because I figured that was my hard one. I had White Zinfandel as what I thought was going to be the hardest one on the list. So we are down to 1960s music. I don't want to give that word. Foursome. There we go. Justin. The White Album by the Beatles. It was the White Album by the Beatles. So we had White Blood Cells, White Album, White Collar, White Elephant, White Out, White Noise, White Zinfandel, White Pages, White Flag, and White Lie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is time to find out who we're going to be giving a third small prize to tonight. That's right. Even though you guys didn't follow us on Twitch, we're being generous tonight because we're that kind of show. We give away stuff every episode. And with that, let's see what we got. We have Lethal with 2, Twisted with 2, and Mayor Furburger with 2. So with that, we're going to start with the man who is very dangerous with any razor of any sort. We're going to see if Whiteout is our prize-winning slot. Oh, Twisted, half his chances gone like that. Then we go to Lethal, who signaled the white flag, but he kept coming. You know the white flag usually means surrender, right? Oh, but not in this case, because Lethal has not given up yet. Then we go to Mayor Furburger. And since we know he is a mayor of Toronto, we know he can't tell any white lies. So we're going to get the white lies off the board. Unfortunately, that means no prize yet. All right, so that means everybody is at a 1 in 7 chance. We got Chisel, Justin, Lethal, Sea Chicken, Mayor Furburger, Twisted, and Murdoch. And we're going to start with Mr. My Head Hurts Sea Chicken with the white elephant. Sea Chicken is white elephant, the prize winner. It is not. All right. Then we're going to go with, let's go with White Zinfandel, because I like the alcohol thing, and seeing it on there is making me thirsty. Is White Zinfandel our winning slot? It is not. Twisted 042. And then we go back over to Lethal, the white collar worker, or in this case, maybe it's white collar priest. With Lethal, no, I don't think it's a priest thing. I definitely don't think it's a priest thing. Is Lethal and this white collar our winning slot? No, he is not. So that leaves Mayor Furburger as our only multiple slot winner. So with that, Mayor Furburger, he makes a bunch of white noise. Is it white noise? It's not white noise. And I haven't hit a player or a prize-winning slot. All right, so that means it is down to Chisel, Justin, and Murdoch. And since Twisted says he thinks White Pages is going to win, we're going to find out if 813 Murdoch takes it with the White Pages. Oh, look at that. Twisted calling it. Murdoch scoring the win. And as you guys can see, no other prize winner on that one. So congratulations, Murdoch. You are our first, actually you're our third small prize winner tonight. And bear with me as I got to reopen it, because we did make a slight change to our treasure chests. Now, for those of you that know, normally on our treasure chest, it's basically there's one prize in every treasure chest. Well, after doing some reorganization to try to clear up some space, we actually took a few of the small prizes in particular and we grouped them. Now, that does not mean you win a group of prizes. It means if you pick one of the group treasure chests, you'll actually have a choice of some prizes. Typically, these will be the smalls, such as the McDonald's Happy Meals toys. A couple of the pops have been grouped together. Key rings, I think some of them might be grouped together. and so on and so forth. And I think the Tum Tums and a few others. All right, Murdoch, with that, my friend, we're looking for a number between 1 and 152. So, Murdoch, which number would you like? All right, number 66 it is. And for you, my friend, in treasure chest number 66, it is the Color Me pillow, which is a choice. All right, so bear with me as I get them. All right, so Murdoch, with that, you have the choice of either the Turtles or the Avengers. So Murdoch, which of those two would you like, my friend? Yeah, I figured as much, Twisted. That's why I don't pay attention. When they start trolling, they're kind of out of luck. All right, the Turtles it is. So congratulations, Murdoch. This will be going to you. All right, so bear with me 1 minute as I get the notes scribbled down and the paperwork written. Like I said, one of the funny things is I've had so many trolls that actually became players. It's fun. Because they know I don't pay them any attention when they're trolling, and they don't win nothing. And when they see some of the stuff they don't win, they get upset. All right, so Murdoch, that will be yours, my friend. And I will put that in a box, hopefully tonight, so that it is safe and secure and out of the way. Yeah, I was gonna say because I only have the one on file. I think I only have your one on file. All right, give me 1 minute because I do have to. There's one thing with that new change. I do have to make some changes whenever I give away prizes. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's basically, I don't pay them any mind. I really don't. All right, ladies and gentlemen. With that, it is time for the final part of the game. And to wrap things up tonight, I decided we're going to go with one open game. So for tonight's final game of the evening, Jason, this one will be open to everybody on the channel. That's why we call it an open game. The open games are pretty much open to everybody on the channel. If you are in the chat and you are participating, you could win. Now, we do have closed games where I will literally say only X number of players will be eligible to participate. And that is usually defined through the list. But as we've already done one closed game tonight over on Twitch, which, like I said earlier, where were you guys tonight when we were broadcasting on Twitch for 4 hours and my voice was still there? That's my question. So here we go. This is an open game for all the players on the chat. I will choose one player at random to make the first selection. They're going to choose a numbered hexagon. We're going to reveal a letter that starts the answer. We're going to reveal a letter that starts the answer. So, for instance, if somebody picks number 5 and the first letter behind it is an R, that's what the answer will start with. If there are multiple letters, that means there are multiple words in the answer. We try to avoid that. It doesn't always work. So if you were to see RWR and the answer was Ronald Wilson Reagan, you'd have to give the whole answer out. Okay? After we reveal the letter, we're going to show you a question. First player to answer that question correctly gets to choose the next number. After the question is answered, we're going to reveal the points that player gets for getting the question correct. It will be anywhere from 5 to 25 points. Every question is worth from 5 to 25. There are 2 special slots, though. There is a steal half slot and a swap slot. If you get the steal half question correct, you literally steal half the points from the leader, you add it to your score. If you get the swap, your score and the leader's score will change, literally. If the leader gets those 2 slots, no points are awarded. It's basically a lost hexagon. Okay? The game ends when either all the letters are chosen or we reach a time limit. This game does have a time limit. It has been created by myself via the Alexa program. And the person with the highest score, after all the questions are gone or the time limit is reached, is the winner. Note that we leave one question unanswered for a tiebreaker. If there is a tiebreaker, so there are 23 hexagons. We will go through up to 22 of them. Note, there's no timer on the questions, as this is a fastest response game. So there is no time limit. So if you guys get stuck on one question and it takes the full time limit, it's a one question game. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the game of Blockbusters. Oh, I gotta fix something. Oh, I keep forgetting that color is off. I keep forgetting pink is not a good color for this board. All right. All right, so with that, Murdoch, you got the list right. I'm going to let you choose the first number off the board. Alexa, start 1 hour timer.
1 hour, starting now.
So Murdoch, with that, you get to choose a number between 1 and 23. Yeah, Twista's got this thing for tapes and bondage. That's all I'm going to tell you. for you. He's got this thing for tapes and bondage. Don't ask. We just heard the stories. He got the nose. It's like. And razors. And razors. All right, Murdoch, we're waiting on you, my friend. Alexa, pause timer.
Sorry, you can only pause and resume timers through the Alexa app.
Alexa, stop timer.
1 hour timer canceled.
So, Murdoch, we're waiting on you, my friend. Good question. Where'd you go, Murdoch? All right. I know, mine does the same thing, Jason. Mine does the same thing when I'm watching a few streamers because they will do the same thing to mine. All right, we're going to wait for the next commenter. All right, so the next number between 1 and 23 from whoever's on the channel will start things off. So we're looking for the first number picked between 1 and 23. All right, Shadow went in with 12. Alexa, start 1 hour timer.
1 hour, starting now.
All right, we're going to start with number 12, which is an I word. Number 12 is an I word. And here is the question. In AD 563, St. Columba founded a monastery on which island? In AD 563, St. Columba founded a monastery on which island? So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first question of the blockbusters. Nope, not Ireland. Satana, getting it. I hope I said that right, Satana. It is the island of Iona. That is where the first monastery ever officially existed. And with that, Satana getting 10 points. So Set, you are on the board with 10, and you get to choose the next number off the board. And I guarantee if you take too long, that everybody else will start yelling at you because they want to win as well. All right, number 5 it is. And for the number 5, we have a W question. And behind that letter is... What is the name given to a dividing ridge between two river systems? What is the name given to a dividing ridge between two river systems? Nope, not a wedge. Now, you got to remember, it's going to start with a W. It's going to start with a W. What is the name given to a dividing ridge between two river systems? Not a wake, not a waterway. See, if I didn't know better, I would have swore I've used this question before. but I don't think I have. What is the name given to a dividing ridge between two river systems? Twisted, going back to the white list. There we go, Shado. It's known as a watershed. It is indeed known as a watershed. And with that, Shado on the board with another 10 points. All right, Shado, with that, you get to choose the next number. Hey, at least you got a pool. All right, number 17 is a K word. And here is the K question. What name is given to the tough, insoluble protein that is a major constituent of human hair and fingernails? What name is given to the tough, insoluble protein that is a major constituent of human hair and fingernails? Nope, not cuticle. It is keratin. So Nathan on the board. The question is, with how much? Nathan taking it, and he gets 5 points for Nathan. All right, Nathan, with that, you get to choose. Oh, wait a minute. I got to erase these or I'm going to mix them up. All right, Nathan, you are trailing by 5, so you definitely don't want to waste much time on the timer. Which number would you like, my friend? All right, number 13 it is, which is a B word. What Indian city is the capital of Karnataka since 1830 and has developed into a hub for aerospace and defense industries? Which Indian city? Nope, not Bombay. Which Indian city is the capital of Karnataka since 1830 and has developed into a hub for aerospace and defense industries? Danny nailing it. As soon as I get to the right spot on my list, it is indeed Bangalore. It is indeed Bangalore. And with that, Danny, you are scoring 25 points to take a huge lead to start with. But don't forget, folks, the swap and the steals are still out there. All right, Danny, you get to choose the next number. 22 it is. And we have another I word. And this I word is, what is the Japanese art of flower arranging called? What is the Japanese art of flower arranging called? I don't know. I don't think it's I don't know. Nope, not Iwo Jima. Jason on the board. It is Ikebana. It is indeed Ikebana. And with that, Jason, you score another 25 points. Oh, so we got 5 players already on the board. 2 of which with a huge lead to start things. All right, Jason, you get to choose the next number off the board. $16 it is. And we are looking for a word that starts with the letter C. According to the Bible, in which town did Jesus perform his first miracle, turning of water into wine at a wedding feast? According to the Bible, in which town did Jesus perform his first miracle, the turning of water into wine at a wedding feast? No, I can't give it to you, Justin. You're close. You are really close. Oh, Jason jumping in and stealing it. He actually did it in the town of Cana, not Canaan. And Jason adding to his score with another 15 points to jump out to a 15-point lead over Pac-Man. All right, Jason, it is your choice again, my friend. Number 3. And we have an E word. Oh, this one I think might be a little bit tougher. Most people know of the Parthenon. What is the name of the smaller temple on its north side, known for its Porch of the Maidens? Most people know of the Parthenon. What is the name of the smaller temple on its north side, known for its Porch of the Maidens? Nope, not the Euphrates. Courtney, you almost broke the host. You almost broke the host. And Lethal, getting it right. It is Erection. That is actually what I needed. I needed the whole thing. The misspelled one of erection did not count. So Lethal scoring that one. And with that, Lethal on the board with 20 points. So Lethal in there as well. So we have 6 people with scores on the board. And Lethal, you get to choose the next number. Yeah, you were close, Nocturne, but I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. It was one of those like, I can't do it. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't do it. All right, so we have a W word. And this question is, I think this one's an easy one. What is green horseradish known as in Japan? What is green horseradish known as in Japan? Oh, Lethal just beating you to it, Nocturne. It is wasabi. It is wasabi. And with that, Lethal with another 20 points to tie up with Jason.
That's fake horse. That's fake wasabi.
Yeah. I will never touch. I'm not touching wasabi ever again. I've done it once.
Real wasabi or fake wasabi?
Real wasabi. All right, Lethal. Which number would you like? Number 19 it is. Oh, we have a Q on the board. You know how hard it is to actually get Q questions? A hafiz is a person who has memorized what book? A hafiz is a person who has memorized what book? And Justin in, it is the Quran. And yes, you had to give this spelling because we did start it with the Q. I know there are various ways to spell it. So Justin getting that one. And with that, Justin with a 25 pointer to jump on the board as well. All right, Justin. Oh, best mode. Give me a second. I need to put the controller over here where I can get to it. All right, number 4 it is. And we are looking for an L word. And the L word is... What was the name of the first dog in space? What was the name of the first dog in space? And I will tell you, spelling will count. Spelling will count on this one. There are certain ones where I will let spelling slide. This one, I will count it. It is not lethal. It is Laika, L-A-I-K-A. I saw Lika. It was missing that extra letter in there. And with that, Lethal scored another 25. So Lethal up to 65 on the board. And Lethal, you get to choose the next number, my friend. Now, believe it or not, Laika was not the first animal in space. Fruit flies, turtle, and a rabbit, I think. I will check, but no, I had Lethals first, Danny. Yep, Lethals came up first. Oh, you mean you got it right? Yes, you did get it right. All right, we have an S on the board. When served as a dish, how is the pancreas of an animal normally referred? When served as a dish, how is the pancreas of an animal normally referred? Slop. Nope. Not slop. Salad. Nope. Stupid to eat. Oh, Lethal on a roll, boys and girls. Lethal with sweetbread. The pancreas of any animal is known as sweetbread. So if somebody ever offers you sweetbread, you know what they're giving you. And we got a whole bunch of high-scoring numbers on this board. Wow.
Why have I heard it sometimes sweetbread referred to for various festivals?
Don't know. But it's not. Sweetbread is the pancreas. All right, number 9. We have an N on the board. Both Robbie Coltrane and Whoopi Goldberg played in movies where their characters disguise themselves as what? Both Robbie Coltrane and Whoopi Goldberg played in movies where their characters disguise themselves as... Oh, Justin nailing it. It is nuns. Robbie Coltrane and Eric Idle were in Nuns on the Run. Whoopi Goldberg in Sister Act. And with that, Justin gets 10 more points to try to drag Lethal back to the rest of the world. All right, Justin, your turn, my friend. Which number would you like? Nudes. No, I don't want to see Robbie Coltrane as a nude. No. No, 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 no. All right, we have a D word. In Greek mythology, Apollo and Artemis were born on this island because Zeus cursed Leto to not be able to give birth on solid ground. In Greek mythology, Apollo and Artemis were born on this island because Zeus cursed Leto to not be able to give birth on solid ground. Oh, Lethal, it is Deus. It is indeed Deus. And with that, Lethal, another 25 points. I swear, what have we had? We've had all 20s and 25s except for the first three. It's been all 20s and 25s except for the first three questions on the board. All right, Lethal going to go with number 11. And we have an F word. And it is not that word, ladies and gentlemen. You guys may go above PG-13. I don't. Just remember that. Tornadoes are measured on the F scale. What does the F stand for? Tornadoes are measured on the F scale. What does the F stand for? Twisted, taking it is Fujita scale. It is the Fujita scale. And behind, oh, look what Twisted found. Twisted just stole all of Lethal's points because he had absolutely nothing under his name. And with that, Twisted jumps into the lead. All right, Twisted. He warned you. He did. He was waiting for it. All right, Twisted, which number would you like, my friend? Number 20. And we are looking for a B word. And here is the question. What is the name of a two-colored oblong cake covered with almond paste? What is the name of a two-colored oblong cake covered with almond paste? Blue waffles. I like blue waffles, especially blueberry waffles. Nope, not a blue waffle, not a bun. What is the name of a two-colored oblong cake covered with almond paste? Nope, not blister cake, not a buble. Bear claw, nope. Bastion. Danny, catching it. It is a Battenberg. It is known as a Battenberg. And with that, behind the B is 15 points for Danny to put him up at 40 points. Now, I didn't read it as blue waffle, one word. I read it as a blueberry waffle. That's what I read it as intentionally. All right, Danny going for number 2, which is a K. In Edgar Rice Burroughs' original Tarzan novel, Tarzan of the Apes. What is the name of the female ape who saves the infant Tarzan and goes on to raise the human baby as her own after his father is killed? Nope, not Kate. Oh, lethal in first. It is Kala. It is Kala. And with that, lethal on the board again with 5 points. It's a big difference from the 115 he had. All right, lethal. Where do we go next? That's only like the low scoring hexagon on there. All right, lethal going for number 23 at the bottom, and we have a B. In the Russian composition, Peter and the Wolf, each instrument is designed to represent a different animal. Which instrument represents Peter's grandfather? In the Russian composition, Peter and the Wolf, each instrument is designed to represent a different animal or character. Which instrument represents Peter's grandfather? Nope, not the bass. Twisted. It is the bassoon. It is the bassoon. And with that, Twisted gets another 10 points, which puts him over half of Jason at the moment. So the still half will help somebody, but it doesn't knock Twisted out of first if it comes up. All right, Twisted, which one would you like? Number 18, and we are looking for an M. Which country's name translates to Black Mountain? Which country's name translates to Black Mountain? There's basically a still half slot, Nathan, which basically means whoever's in the lead has to give you half their points if you get that question right. I will give it to you, Justin. It is Montenegro. Montenegro translates to Black Mountain. And with that, 25 points to Justin, putting him at 50. Oh, no, I will take that back. A still half will hurt, because depending on who gets it. All right, Justin, we are down to 4 questions. Which of these 5 boxes would you like to try? Number 14 it is. And we have another W on the board. Easy one. This is an easy one. In the Bible, which of the 4 horsemen rides a red horse? In the Bible, which of the 4 horsemen rides a red horse? Satanta getting it. It is indeed war. All right, Set. You're hoping for a still half. I know that. Is it a still half? No, it's a 25-pointer. But that puts you at 35. And you get to choose the next number off the board. So we are down to 3 questions, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to 3 questions. So, Tanja, would you like number 7, number 10, number 15, or number 21? And everybody's like, please choose, please choose, please choose. Please choose the steel half. That's what they're all hoping for. All right, we have an E. What French name, meaning lightning, is given to a long cake of chow pastry, I think I said that right, filled with cream? What French name, meaning lightning, is given to a long cake of chow pastry filled with cream? Nope, not etouffee. I got to give it with Twisted on that one. A eclair, it doesn't work. It is an eclair. And with that, Twisted, hoping this is the steel half, but it is not. It is only 5 points. But again, that puts him back above that halfway danger spot. As long as Jason or Justin or Satana don't get the steel half option. All right, Twisted. Which one would you like? Number 15 is the S. And it may not be there. It's no guarantee it's actually on there. What one word connects an area of southeast France, a 19th and 20th century royal European dynasty from Italy, and the name given to the operettas by Gilbert and Sullivan? What one word connects an area of southeast France, a 19th and 20th century royal European dynasty from Italy, and the name given to operettas by Gilbert and Sullivan? Nope, not South, not Sea, not Somme. One word connects the southeast of France, a 19th and 20th century royal European dynasty from Italy, and the name given to the operettas by Gilbert and Sullivan. Nope. Not Shedlet, not Salian, not Side. One word connects an area in southeast France. It connects that in relation to a 19th and 20th century royal European dynasty from Italy, and is also the name given to the operettas by Gilbert and Sullivan. Lethal! I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. It is Savoy or Savoyard. I had to think about that because of the fact I had the operettas in there, but I think I have to give that one to you. And with that, Lethal scores 25 more points to go to 30. Oh, this is going to be very, very interesting if there is a steel half on the board. Lethal, would you like number 10 or number 21? All right, number 21 it is. And we have an L word. The L word is, what is photophobia a fear of? What is photophobia a fear of? No, but believe it or not, there is an actual phobia for a fear of llamas. Oh, Walking Dead taking it. It is light. All right. Walking Dead takes it, which means, ladies and gentlemen, even if it is a still half, well, let me rephrase that. If it is a still half, we have one toss-up question between Twisted and Walking Dead. If it is not a still half, Twisted walks away with it. Ladies and gentlemen, the score behind the L is 15 points, which is not enough. Ladies and gentlemen, Twisted survives. And like I said, I don't know if there was or was not a still half on the board. It is set to randomly determine it. But here was the last question. In the 1978 World Cup, in a group qualifying game, which team is said to have sold out by allowing Argentina to score 7 goals they needed to qualify for the next stage? It was Peru. And behind the P would have been 25 more points, which means there was no steel half on this board. You got lucky, Twisted. There was no steel half on the board on this one. You survived off of one swap. One swap did it for him. So congratulations to Mr. Twisted Sense. It took one swap to win the game. But like I said, it is the scoring I set totally random. It's basically, it will add swaps, it will add steals wherever it wants it. It'll do it up to twice, I think, for each one. I rigged it. I didn't pick the number. In fact, wait a minute. If I remember rightly, Lethal picked the number that had the swap under it. All right. With that, Twisted, my friend, we have 148 treasure chests on the board. Now, see, if that was the case, I would have made Lost Souls lose. So, Twisted, we're looking for a number between 1 and 148. Alexa, off. Number 69 it is. Right in the middle of the board. In treasure chest 69 for Twisted is the Garfield walking plush, which is he's one of only 2 Garfields in the bigs. But Twisted, Yoda's gonna hate you. That's all I'm gonna say is Yoda is going to hate you now. Congratulations, my friend. He is yours. Yoda's gonna have it fit now when she finds out one of her Garfields has been chosen. You gonna nickname him Lethal or Lethal's Anus? That's the question. So again, ladies and gentlemen, so tonight we have given away Garfield. We have given away Kylo Ren. We have given away the Ninja Turtles. And we have given away, and for those of you that didn't see it on the Twitch program, we gave away a couple of the parrots. Those are going to Mark. And Mark also claimed the Minions pack, basically 6 Minions and the Minions comic. So that will be going to Mark as well. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, find us on Twitch. We tried a little experiment tonight, and we're going to try it in reverse next week. Actually going to probably try to start on YouTube about 5 o'clock, and then about 9 o'clock, 9:30, we're going to switch over to Twitch and see what happens on the numbers. But ladies and gentlemen, things up. There are just so many ways that comment could go. There are so many. Gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us, like I said, on part 2. Again, please make sure you follow us both on YouTube, on Twitch. Be an off and on thing. Check us out on YouTube. We are on Wits. You can catch us on Twitch, Wits, all one word. And like I said, the more people that participate, the more prizes we'll actually add to the prize pile to give away, and the more shows we'll actually do. That's basically how it works. If we don't get people in, we basically run a really short show and we wrap things up. But yeah, guys, please make sure you follow. Make sure you get the notifications on both YouTube and Twitch. And we will be back on Wednesday with the shortened, abbreviated Listwits version, or the list version of Listwits. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a good night. And as we always say, you can exercise the body. That's fantastic. You don't exercise the gray cells, the rest of it is going to be for nothing. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you guys a good night, and we will see you guys on Wednesday.
You're watching Last Wits. If you're playing in my way, just make sure that you tune in to Last Wits. You're watching Last Wits. If you're playing in my way, just make sure that you tune in to Last Wits.
Now just remember, Courtney, anybody can win any given episode.
You're watching Last Wits. If you're playing in my way, just make sure that you tune
Just ask Dell, who won the vault on our very first episode.
You're watching Last Wits. If you're blaming the microwave, just make sure that you tune in to Last Wits.